Okay, here I am on Saturday morning at home. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my own situation with respect to responding to Black Lives Matter and the recent emphasis on the idea that we must do something specifically about the crisis for black people and the police. And I want to start by just going over a few things in my own history and just state the facts. The answer is yes. There have been various times in the past when I've heard people make slights and when things have happened and I haven't responded. I'll just run through a few of them. Back in 1971, when I was renting an apartment on Columbia Pike in Arlington, Virginia, the rental agent, who was a woman, made some disparaging remarks about certain people not being allowed. And of course, that sounds terrible now. In 1979, when I was moving to Dallas, I heard a similar remark from the rental agent. I was moving into Oak Lawn, and she said personally she wouldn't live south of LBJ freeway. And when I got to Dallas, when I was living there, the city, the more affluent part of the population there, this was 79 and 80, was moving to the far north suburbs to be in the Richardson School District. There's Richardson, and then Plano up there. The companies were also moving. And people would say that they were moving away from the downtown area and the Oak Cliff area, which people would say, quote, to get away from the blacks. You know, it sounds terrible. And there would be African American or black people working on the project as systems analysts. There were. And it's amazing that people would say that sometimes in front of them, and it was kind of accepted. School companies were doing that, and you were kind of expected if you had a family, and which I didn't because I was gay, and at the time I was thinking it was pretty hard to be married, you know, then. This was 1980. If you were on your own, you lived in Dallas, you tended to like to hang around the Oak Lawn area, which was where now the Station 4 is and everything, and the Roundup and everything, Cedar Springs area. But most companies were moving far up around in here where it was more affluent and where they had the Richardson School District. So that gives you an idea. There were also, in the 80s, I heard a comment about who played in professional football in the NFL. I heard a nasty remark. So yes, I've heard nasty remarks before. And in fact, in 2006, there was a Thanksgiving dinner where somebody at the dinner actually said they were sorry that segregation had ended. And I was dumbfounded, but no, I didn't say anything. There was also an occasion around maybe 2011, 2012, when I was paying for something at a drugstore, at a pharmacy, and I just put something down because of the mechanics of getting out the credit cards and everything. And the woman was offended that I didn't give her my money, that I put something on the table in front of her because she was black. And I would have done the same thing with anyone. It was just the mechanics of handling my wallet and everything, and something was made of it. So yeah, there have been incidents.